They said he ain't guilty. This video is brought to you by the Officer Tatum Store. Vodio. What is a Vodio? This video is brought to you by the Officer Tatum Store. Right now, we're restocking on the warehouse. Hey, if you're going to be at the Cary Lake event, make sure you meet me there. We're going to have a whole bunch of merch for you there. And I'm going to have an event at the warehouse because we're having a warehouse clean out sale on the store. Right now, everything is sold out on the store. So if you want something, make sure you hit notify me when made available. And as soon as we restock, you'll get the first items. Like and subscribe to the channel. Download the podcast, the B. Tatum Show podcast on all podcasts and platforms. Y'all know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, they crying again. Crying. They always crying. They lied about Breonna Taylor from the very beginning. They lied. Breonna Taylor wasn't sleeping in the bed watching sheep jump over fences. She was involved kneecap deep in criminal activity. On the Tatum report, we have the full 40-page investigation. You don't have to believe me. Breonna Taylor was not an innocent person. She was killed, unfortunately, in a shooting because her boyfriend was stupid enough to shoot at the police, actually hit Sergeant Mattingly at the front door when they were serving a knock warrant. Let me say something else that's got my brain flamed up right now. They passed that Breonna Taylor law or whatever to ban no-knock warrants. They didn't even do a no-knock warrant on her house. And if they had done a no-knock warrant on Breonna Taylor's house, she would be alive today. Why, Mr. Tatum? Because her boyfriend wouldn't have had enough time to get a gun, post up at the front door, and shoot Sergeant Mattingly when the door came flying open. They would have been in the bed. They would have been caught off guard. That's the point of a no-knock warrant. Her life would have been saved from a no-knock warrant, but they banned it in her state like idiots. Okay, let's talk about Brett Hankinson. Brett Hankinson was the police officer, the only one that got charged in this situation initially because he had shot, allegedly blindly through the house. When I first saw this, and I want to publicly give Brett Hankinson an apology. I want to publicly apologize. I don't never apologize because I ain't never wrong. But on this one, I want to give Brett Hankinson an apology. Because I perceived, based on what he did, and if he was on the SWAT team in Tucson Police Department, he would have never been on a SWAT team ever again. Because you can't shoot into a place and not know what you hit. However, what I will say is that after talking to a few people, even Sergeant Mattingly, talking to him about what happened, I can see why Brett Hankinson shot through a sliding glass door. I hope I got the facts right. It was something of that nature because he see his partner getting shot and he's going to return fire to eliminate the threat. When I heard the scenario played like that from Sergeant Mattingly, who was the one that got shot, it made sense a little bit to me because it makes sense that you're not gonna protocol to a certain degree goes out the window when people start getting shot. That's what it is. When you see a person firing a shot at your partner, you're going to return fire. And he clearly was found not guilty in the court of law. He was found not guilty. I don't understand how these very same people, when the McMichaels were found guilty, they cheered. They believe in the justice system, which I don't think that was the right verdict for the McMichaels. However, they did. Some of these people did. They cheered. Justice is served. But then when the verdict come out in a way in which they don't agree with, we got to protest. It's all wrong. It's racist. The system is broken. No, you gotta take it whether you like it or not. The justice system either works or it does not work. Just because you didn't like the fact that he got off don't mean that you get to cry about it. You can make your presence be known, but y'all out here making this girl seem like she was a god and that girl was knee deep in the dope game. And then let me just say this. Brett Hankinson fired 10 shots during an incident that took place during a no-knock search. It wasn't a no-knock search. It wasn't a no-knock search. They need to retract this. This is a lie. And this is the lie that's been continuously told. They knocked on her door. They had a no-knock exception, but they did not use the no-knock exception. They decided to knock, which when you have a warrant, you have the option to knock or follow through with the no-knock warrant. He was found innocent. Not found innocent. He was found not guilty. You're innocent until proven guilty. He was never proven guilty. So Brett Hankinson, y'all need to get off his back. I apologized because what he did, according to the law, wasn't unjustified. Boom. I wasn't there, so I didn't have all the information. Clearly, in the court of law, all the information was brought out, and it was reasonable that what he did made sense. What else needs to be said? But of course, they're going to try to make these people out to look like the bad guy, and Breonna Taylor look like she the good person. This is why black people in this country, not all, but these people, this is why you ain't never gonna be nothing, because you can't be honest with yourself. And I'm gonna say it, people get mad at me. There's a difference between responsible, intelligent black people like myself and others, and ignorant black people who are out here wasting oxygen. Why do you say that, Mr. Tatum? Because you can't be honest for 30 seconds. Breonna Taylor wasn't asleep. It wasn't a no-knock warrant. She was knee-deep in a dope game with Jamarcus Glover. This is all public record. The cops didn't do nothing wrong. Her boyfriend shot a cop and they returned fire. Unfortunately, he got her out there to take all the bullets while he ducked back through the house. Y'all should be really mad at him. But these people can't be honest for 30 seconds. That's why you ain't ever gonna be nothing. Y'all gonna keep doing the same stuff, living in a world of lies. You can be upset about Breonna Taylor, but don't make her something she ain't. You can be upset about, but the man was found innocent or found not guilty. Now it's time to shut up and go home. He's found not guilty. What do y'all want? What do y'all want from him now? Mattingly wasn't found guilty. The other officer and Brett Hankinson was found not guilty. Or they were not found guilty. So how about you reassess your movement and go look at the facts on Tatum report, got the whole investigation there, and go out here and spend your time on the kids that are getting struck down, or go into these schools and protest the education system that got high schoolers reading at a second grade level. But now, y'all don't want to do nothing that make no sense. Y'all just want to be dumb, ignorant Negroes. That's what you want to be. You want to paint the picture the way that the racists think of you. Y'all are a perfect example of these racists thinking that black people are ignorant and ain't about nothing. Y'all the ones that ignorant and ain't about nothing. Now, clearly there's a lot of black people that make sense, but not these ones. We ain't the same. I don't care what y'all say. We ain't the same. If a person lose their life unjustifiably, reasonable black folks can say, okay, that was wrong. Move on. But when you glorify criminals like Breonna Taylor and George Floyd and all these other people, we ain't the same. We ain't cut from the same cloth. Don't talk about no skin folk, kin folk. No, y'all are the ones that's dragging the community down. Y'all are the ones that make us look stupid. Every time we turn around, y'all crying about something. This is one girl. Y'all put more energy into one girl and your whole community falling down. But y'all got her up on a mural. George Floyd, y'all can take over the world with George Floyd, but you can't take care of your own kids. Can't even look at your own community, shooting each other every day, whole community burning down. Too dangerous to live in Chirac. It's too dangerous to live in parts of Baltimore, St. Louis. But Breonna Taylor. Kids ain't got no education. Schools failing, but Breonna Taylor. Diabetes, heart disease, obesity, #1 leading causes of death in the black community. And y'all can't get 5 people to come out and promote positive health. But you got millions talking about Breonna Taylor with wearing her hat and T-shirts, and can't get Sakaria Turner murdered by 2 black people. It's a lot of them. I forget the other young man's name. 9-year-old kid shot in the alleyway. They gunned him down, put cigarette butts out on him. Other black men did that young boy like that. Won't even make a shirt with his face on it. But you'll make a shirt with Breonna Taylor. Okay, I'm done. Like, subscribe to the channel. Boy, these people make me so sick. I'm just sick of looking at them. They just the scum of the earth. They make us all look treacherous. Anyway, Love you guys. See you on the next one. I'm out.